One of the instigators for me was I had locally there in Santa Barbara bought a couple of little coins for 4 of my grandchildren. I paid $1,800 for 1 ounce of gold. And when it went up so dramatically in those months, I thought, well, this is where we have to keep our money. I've got to really do this. That's where it started for me. A couple of years went by, and I ended up taking a little part-time job at a little retail store. I found that I was really going through my money much too fast, and that gave me the idea of my own store. And I ended up finding a little space downtown State Street in Santa Barbara. So any time people wanted to go to a wedding or graduation, they always went to the store, and I just had a real successful time of it there. I was just saving my money. When I retired, I still had it in the bank. Nobody had ever approached me about it to do anything with it. And, I wasn't earning hardly anything. I had thought about it for years. I got to a point where I was ready to do something about it, because it certainly was doing nothing in the bank. And I have heard people say that at least, 20% of your worth should be in gold or silver. And U.S. Money Reserve, accomplished that for me. I decided to call in. I was impressed with this company that they had been in finance anyway with the Mint. And, I thought, well, they must know what they're doing. Every time you make a decision, you don't know if it's a good decision or a bad decision, really. It's something that I trusted my executive with, and, he told me exactly what was going to happen. And I wasn't disappointed at all. It just went very smoothly. The metals, come from Austin, and I'm in Santa Barbara, and they arrived. It was easy. I had to sign for it. When it arrived, I was pretty happy. It was a beautiful day like this. The sun was shining, and I signed it over, and I could hardly wait to open and to see what I had bought.
At U.S. Money Reserve, we know the importance of selecting the right gold, silver, platinum, and palladium options to help provide long-term wealth protection for your portfolio. Call to receive the complete guide to buying gold, which will provide you important, never-before-seen facts you should know about making gold, silver, platinum, and palladium purchases.
I think I have a good heart. We're very careful with our money. We have a nice life. It has a lot to do with taking opportunity when you have it. I have to feel confident that what I'm doing is the right thing. I've reached a point where I can enjoy my life. I know that the money that I have saved is going to be safe with U.S. Money Reserve, and the value of gold and silver continues to go up. So I'm happy. I'm real happy. It was just a real simple process. How could it be this simple? But it was.
Don't wait until the next crisis. Start securing your financial future today. If you bought gold in the past, or would like to learn more about why physical gold should be an important part of your portfolio, simply call to receive the complete guide to buying gold. This is important and valuable information you've never seen before, including facts you should know about making gold, silver, platinum, or palladium purchases.
Call to get your free copy of my new special report, the 2025 Global Gold Forecast. Inside, you'll find the key factors I've covered on gold ownership and why you need to start owning gold today. When you speak to your account manager, be sure to ask how you can get a copy of our new 2025 special report, Protection in the Risk Zone, covering the 10 years prior to retirement through the 10 years after retirement, when your portfolio is most vulnerable.
Pick up the phone and call America's Gold Authority right now. Start protecting your hard-earned money today. Call now to receive more than 70 pages of exclusive information on how you can begin protecting your assets with physical gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. Pick up the phone and call America's Gold Authority, U.S. Money Reserve. With more than 2 decades in business, over $3 billion in transactions, and more than 1 million clients worldwide, U.S. Money Reserve is one of the most dependable gold distributors in America.
Lights out.
All right, Buster.
Duke's up.
Somebody ought to belt you in the mouth.
Bells rung. A weekend of Wayne continues next on Grit.
Come with grit teeth.